Hi Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess. Let's get witchy. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess. Oh! On the weekend of the full moon in Libra season, are you ready? This is like loud and proud with it, Pisces. Something is happening. I've been feeling it all weekend. Are you feeling it too? Something is happening for us. And I say us, whether you're a Pisces or not, if you're in the depth of this spiritual journey, you're in the deep end, it is happening. Something is happening. Divine intervention is at play, balancing the scales in partnerships, relationships, and contracts. Okay, Libra energy. Anything that was not balanced or fair for you before this full moon is being rectified behind the scenes. There's nothing you need to do. Keep following your intuition. Keep closing out the cycles you need to close out. Keep your energy preserved. This is walking by the moonlight. This is your card, Pisces. You are the moon. You are intuition. You are walking energy. You are the light in the darkness. They want you to keep walking through the darkness. There's something like, again, behind the scenes or beyond the veil. So it's either things, activities, conversations that you don't see, that you're being protected from, and those things are being cleared out for you. No work on your part. Or same message, but not in the 3D, in the spiritual realm. So whatever energies, whatever you believe in, whatever energies or entities were at play with the soul contract, whether it was expired contracts or people trying to hang on energetically. A lot of times people don't realize they're doing that. Whatever it is, whether it's 3D or not, it's being cleansed, it's being cleared. One more card for Pisces. Neptune's here, ready to confirm. Judgment wanted to come out. Hi, baby. Neptune just got her nails clipped this weekend by her aunt. Oh man, Pisces. Maybe you do know this. Maybe you do know this. All right, some of you might already know or have an inkling, that sixth sense going off about like whatever it is behind the scenes. And like, we're not gonna go into it because who effing cares? Like, you're above it, you have ascended, we don't have to pay attention to it. You already know it, you feel it. So we don't need to go super deep there. But if you have been aware of it and you've been feeling the pull, feeling the tug on your energy, sleepless nights, nightmares, messages or communications that stir up anxiety. I was somewhere this weekend and I go there all the time, and it's usually a place of solace for me. But something was different this weekend. I walked in and I felt the energy was different. So for a minute I was like, maybe it's me. You know, like we always blame, we're always blaming ourselves. But I was like, maybe it's me. Just like, stay within, young Jedi, right? Like, use the Force. And I went to participate in the practice that we were meeting for. And as I began the practice, the energy I felt got worse. And I was like, well, it's not just me. There's something that's letting me know that I'm not aligned with this, or this doesn't feel good to me anymore. And that's okay. And it doesn't make the place I was at wrong or bad, or the people that were there wrong or bad. It doesn't make me wrong or bad. It was just information. I think that we're outgrowing a lot of things very quickly as a result of the deep healing that you're doing, especially if you've been consistently meditating for the last 6 weeks, 12 weeks, 24 weeks. Like, if you've been meditating, if you've been smoke cleansing, if you've been going inward, journaling, getting really clear, raising that vibration. You're outgrowing things very quickly, and you're going to start noticing that because when your energy is clear, you're also more sensitive. So when you visit a person, a place, an establishment that's no longer in alignment, it's going to feel more dramatic. So you might feel like I'm being dramatic, right? Like I left that day and I was like, was this too much? Like I probably look rude because I had to get up and go like right at the end. I didn't linger. I didn't talk to anybody. I just like left. And I was like, you know what? If a high priestess came to me in a coaching session and said this to me, I would say to her, sounds like you honored what you were feeling. And everyone there is an adult who can manage their feelings. You did what you had to do. If that's something that's coming up for you, Pisces, either this weekend or this coming week, I think while you are practicing your rituals, your spiritual commitment, whatever that looks like, something cleansing comes in to let you know you're not crazy. You're not fucking crazy, all right? And if it's been spiritual, you know, whatever that means, clearing out the ancestral line, clearing out your energy in your genetic makeup. Same thing. If they're coming, if sleep has been challenging and the dreams have been challenging, a lot of times that's where the subconscious will attempt to cleanse. That's also sometimes considered a time where we leave our physical body and enter other realms to continue on other soul contracts and spiritual work we've signed up for in this lifetime that's multidimensional. If your dreamscape has been challenging, same thing. Something's going to come in that you don't see coming, that cleanses and purifies, while also reminding you, hey, you've always been safe. You don't have to worry about anything. For those who are listening to this and identifying more so with the 3D realm, maybe you're at the beginning of your spiritual journey, or you're at the process of leaving one life behind to transition into the next. 9 swords plus that sword of justice is 10 swords. This means you, by transitioning into this awakening or this next level of awakening or the next chapter you're going into, you have reached a place of harmony between your ego and your soul that's going to catapult you. As a result of that, if you think about movement forward energetically, you will also be leaving the 10 of swords, the old vibration that brought you to, you know, whatever place you were in, the job, the home, the friends, the mindset. That 10 of swords is what's being cleansed from you. That's what's being released from you. This is like, this feels like a medicine experience, like ayahuasca or cannabis or peyote. This feels like a very sacred, but there's no medicine on the table, right? Well, you know what? I'm going to use this deck though. I just got this deck yesterday. The Medicine Woman Tarot deck. I was shopping for my mom. I was getting her some sage and Palo Santo, and I saw that deck and I was like, I have to get that deck. This energy feels like those ceremonies where you set the intention for the cleansing and you come like ready, quote unquote, ready to release, knowing that something bigger is calling and you can't take the old vibration with you. You can't take the 10 of swords with you, right? And then you kind of surrender and you let the medicine show you what it needs to show you and move through you how it needs to move through you, often in the dark. A lot of times these sacred circles, these sacred ceremonies are done in the darkness so that we're not distracted by everything around us. And so we can tap into the energy of intuition, the subconscious, beyond the veil. It's the dark, it's the shadow, it's the things we don't always see and look at. And that 9 of swords is nightmares, right? So it's like if it's coming up to come out. Just allow it to come out. This feels very sacred. This feels very cleansing. 11, 9. This also breaks down to 9. 9 is divine path. 4 is healing, stable, security. stability, security, and 11 is manifestation. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Harvest card, 3 of Cups. Cause for celebration, cause for enjoying the harvest. Okay, let's get some Medicine Woman Tarot on here. All right, Spirit. Pisces, hit that like button if this already makes sense to you, or if you're ready. I always wonder where people are in their spiritual awakening, if it's like what year it happened. I know a lot of people woke up in 2020. All right. Spirit, insight on the Justice. Insight on the Justice. Two of Arrows, 7 of Bowls, another 2. 2 of Stones. So this is, the arrows is air. If you think about arrows, they move through the air, right? Two of Swords, making a decision and aiming. 7 of Bowls is 7 of Cups. But this is a beautiful, the 7 of Bowls in this deck is different from the confusion and illusion energy, but it's still dreamscape. It's like, what is the dream? That dolphin, the mermaid, the merman, in this like sacred bubble up here. It's dreamscape. Back to that dreamscape. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Stones, 2 of Pentacles, another decision card, grounding in the 3D, and the Totem of Bowls, the swimmers. What's with the dolphins, guys? Who has the connection to the dolphins here? Ooh, okay, dolphins. Do they mate for life? I think. Let me just check something with this totem. I think it's Queen energy. Okay, Apprentice is the Page. Totem is the Knight. Totem is the Knight. Taking action towards your dreams. Pisces, whatever, this really is it. Whatever you have been dreaming of, hoping of, longing for, even if it's purity of spirit, healing, getting to a place of peace, vibrational alignment, higher level frequency, calmness in your life. If you're after that simple energy, you're getting it, and they are truly cleansing something behind the scenes for you, because you've made it clear with your intention setting, your manifestation setting, and your healing intentions. You've made it clear what you want focused on. You've like taken aim. Because you've done that, the divine is able to intervene and assist towards this dream, towards whatever feels good. And 2 of Pentacles is bringing it into your 3D world, from the mind, air energy, to the 3D. Big emphasis on your emotions and your intuition. Your dreamscape right now is going to be very telling. And that sun in the background is a nod towards wish fulfillment. You keep swimming, Pisces. I think this is them being like, we got you. That's what this feels like. We got you. 2-2. Master number 2-2 is Master Builder. What did you start, Pisces? What did you start in the last, I don't know, how long? The last few full moons, you started something around, it's around your emotions. The manifestation that's coming through here, it is tied to your emotions. So I don't know that it's necessarily a person, a job, a financial milestone. The manifestation coming in is your inner peace and fulfillment that you dream about. It's like your happy place in your mind, that happy visualization or dissociation, whatever you want to call it. Some people call it dissociation. Some of us call it sitting in God's lap with gifts, right? But it's like whatever that manifestation is, tied to your emotions, you've built framework for this to move forward. And now this divine intervention is coming through to cleanse what's behind the scenes that's prohibiting it, cleanse what's beyond, what's like within your subconscious, so that you can release whatever energetic limiting belief is still lurking in the shadow. This is a covert shadow. I don't know that this is such an obvious one for you. Oh my God. Guess who is at the bottom of the deck with your intuition, Pisces? The High Priestess. Say it, Pisces. I am the High Priestess. I seek my inner truth and knowing. I honor my intuition by the light of the moon. You're protected in this wooded forest with this beautiful river of moonlight. See how she's holding up a mirror? The High Priestess holds up a mirror. And you can only see like her silhouette turned away. She's not the one using the mirror. She's holding it up to someone else, the onlooker. I think your higher self is holding up a mirror that's going to help you trust you again, or trust you deeper. I also think right now, this is like a side note, the people, places, and things that may be tugging at your energy right now, you might not be trying to do this, but you're actually holding up a mirror to others just by being you, because it may be triggering people, or they might not understand what you're doing and what you're about and the reasons why you move the way you do. And none of that is for you to explain to them. All of those triggers are for them to awaken to something deeper within themselves. If it's raising emotion and curiosity within someone, it's for them to explore. So that's just a little side note too. Oh my God, with the Empress right under that. Okay, Spirit, thank you. And the moon. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We have the Page of Pentacles. This came out in mine when I did this earlier, and I'm a Pisces too. Page of Pentacles under the moon. 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pipes. So this 5 of Pipes, it translates to the 5 of Wands. Fire energy, but this is different. This is, if you look, she's playing the flute to call in the deer. She's calling in this buck. She's calling in this Page of Pentacles, money, buck, money, dollar, right? Calling it in. And if it's, again, I don't know that the manifestation, the 3D part, I don't think the 3D part's what's so important to you. I think it's the emotion that comes from possessing the 3D part. Does that make sense? Do you follow that? It's the emotion that comes with it's a feeling of safety that we have when a certain dollar amount is available to us, or certain assets are available to us. It's the emotion, the emotional safety, fulfillment, peace we experience when we know everybody in the home, everyone in our family is peacefully sleeping, everybody's safe, everyone's got their health. It's like the things, the people, the objects, it's important, but it's really the feeling tied to those things, right? The moon, this mystery behind the scenes, and it's tied to your intuition, your emotional subconscious. Again, Spirit is helping you because you've, Master number 22, you've built this structure now. You've built the communication, the openness with your higher self, with your spirit team, your ancestors, your guardian angels, spirit guides. Your subconscious is now beginning to call in, whether you're aware of it or not. It's singing the song that is vibrationally aligned with the beginning stage of this next piece that's coming in, this brickwork. If you think about stones, stones are the old bricks, right? The old bricks of the world, buildings and castles and walkways made of stone. Something is coming in to, again, it's security, it's safety, it's stability. But your subconscious is calling it in. Okay, spiritual energy is calling it in. Give me a little more here. You might want to meditate to shamanic flutes to attune to this energy. A little more for the moon. I think you're also in apprenticeship right now. You're learning how to do this more regularly. Dancer, oh my goodness. It's the World card. She's playing music, and now you have Dancer. That's like a little extra nod towards the dancers, the singers, the musicians here. If you sing, if you dance, if you play, go do that thing, because the more you do that thing, you are aligning with the vibrational frequency of the feeling you're seeking, High Priestess. It's only going to amplify the attraction. The World, card number 21 here breaks down to 3, 3, 3. Anything is possible. Oh my God, that tower. That's a good tower though. The World. You're going to have a different world, Pisces. I'm telling you this. I don't know where you are in your journey, but you're going to have a different world. The world is, the way you look at the world is about to be very different. And the way the world looks at you is going to be very different. And what is accessible to you is about to expand into a new level of limitlessness that you at one point did not believe was available to you. The World card, this Dancer card, it's the last card in the Major Arcana. This is us in October as we lead up to, like, from this full moon up to the eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse. You are closing out something. And again, it's like whatever you're doing day to day is signaling to your higher self, the spiritual team behind the scenes, to clean out whatever it is that you are actually working on here. That felt complete. 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups, the nightmares, the anxiety, the old frequency, and the new stability that comes in. 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Stones, Harvest Lodge of the Stones. I think that's King of Pentacles. Let me just check. Harvest Lodge of the Stones. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Sorry that took me so long. The Queen of Pentacles, that makes sense. The Queen, the house, the home, the lodge. Okay. I'm learning this deck. Can you tell? This is the first time I'm using it. The moon in the background. Nighttime. Listen, this feels like ancestral bounty. This feels like ancestral bounty that you now receive because the last year, 2 years, 3 years, you've done such a deep, dark cleansing of the subconscious. You've reached a place of peace where you're actively integrating a new harmonious balance in your life, where you're approaching the world from the viewpoint of what is this showing me, what is this telling me, versus the blame game and I'm a victim and fuck these people and they did this. If you have released that, or you are actively integrating that viewpoint and you're calling in more magic and believing in miracles more, they want you to prepare for the ancestral bounty, the ancestral harvest. This is literally the harvest card. Did we say that at the beginning? The harvest card. They want you to prepare. Some of you, they literally want you to work on your house. You might be selling your house or moving, or working on the inside of your house is going to signal to your subconscious that you're ready to receive more higher vibrational energy that's aligned with the interior of your home. That's why I like making your home clean, spacious, flowing feng shui and representing you. That's like an ideal way to recalibrate your subconscious without having to like meditate or listen to subliminals every day. 6 of Pentacles is like you get that equal give and take, but it's because if you look at her, she's pouring into the river, right? She's pouring out into nature under the moonlight, which is so interesting. She's pouring out into the moonlight, 3D energy. And this is what she comes into, a harvest lodge of the stones. The harvest comes to her From Six of Pentacles to Queen of Pentacles. So the pouring out on your end, the giving out, it's like the giving out could be like, I'm giving this wound up. I'm facing this nightmare head on. I'm choosing this healing. I'm sacrificing. Because I know when I give it up, when I invest money in someone else, when I give love here to me, I know it's going to come back threefold, tenfold, queenfold, harvestfold. Pisces, please hit that like button to claim this energy. I know this is super, super spiritual now. This feels so right though. It's the Harvest Lodge, so it's not even like you get the coin, that Queen of Pentacles coin. It's like you get the whole lodge. You get everything that's inside the lodge, everything that's been harvested. The grapes, the peaches, the pumpkins, the sweet potatoes, the wine. It's everything. It's everything. It's everything. And maybe you were stuck in a cycle where you're like, it's always going to be me healing and experiencing moments of heightened gratitude and joy. And this is to let you know, no, dude, those moments were just to like get you through. But you're about to enter a fall in the Northern Hemisphere. Southern Hemisphere, I'm not sure what you're going into. Is it spring? I have to learn so I could speak to my Southern Hemisphere friends a little clearer. But you're entering a season of harvest where now you can, when you start to get this, you're going to be able to call in so much more, because the belief in your systems and your practices and your rituals are going to be extremely undeniable. It's undeniable now. Give me one more here, or two, one or two more. This is undeniable ancestral bounty. Ace of Cups in reverse. Why has it been delayed? That's the Ace of Cups that comes in. See that cup in the Four of Cups? That's the Ace of Cups. It's from the divine, right? If we like zoomed in and cropped it, you're like, oh yeah, that is the Ace of Cups, right? You just got the Ace of Cups in this same spread twice, but down here it's in reverse. And this Ace of Cups is these two people. Look at that. Oh, shit. YouTube, please, with the nipple police. Something I never thought I'd freaking have to say. Can't with the nipple police. Anyway, this Seven of Bowls, that dream, this emotional manifestation, this Knight of Cups, totem bowls, the swimmers, the dolphins, this emotional manifestation, whether it's regarding family, internal peace, internal healing, daily joy, satisfaction, healed energy, releasing anxiety, right? Or love, whatever it is, or baby, whatever it is, there's like a little delay. And it's because it's something with divine timing, clearing out behind the scenes. They want you to keep going, keep consistent with your processes, your rituals, your practices. Don't forget to play, Pisces. Don't forget to play. One more. Actually, why the delay? Page of Swords. Arrows is air, and it's swords. Precision. Precision, aim. Oh my God, it's almost like they're inviting some of you to get clearer on exactly what you want. Exactly what you want. With that precision energy. So sometimes we manifest in generals, right? Abundance, healthy love, releasing codependency, even that. But this Page of Swords, who is the learner, the researcher, the curious page, they want you to get more precise with what you're aiming for. And you got the sun in the background again. So that sun is looming, like letting you know you're going to get it. You're going to get whatever it is that you ask for. Now I'm hearing, never gonna get it, 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 gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. For some people, that's okay. But for some people, you might have thought, I'm never going to get this, or like, I'm never going to get the level of the thing I want or the consistency of the thing I want. I'll settle for a morsel of it. You don't have to bargain for the morsel, Pisces. They want you to get specific with everything you want. Okay, this feels very right. Woofy, woofy. I have to see what this bird is. I don't know what that bird is. I don't know what that bird is. Hold on. Apprentice of Arrows. Oh, man. They're not going to tell me. This guidebook is like 5 pages. But that's cool. I like using the pictures on my own. Anyway, if anyone recognizes this bird, I know it's like symbolic, this animal. Can you just drop it in the comments for me? But we already know that the birds are our symbols of our ancestors, right? And we talked about ancestral bounty. This is ancestral bounty. You know what, Pisces? For some of you, if you asked for your spiritual gifts to be turned on, activated, expanded upon, if you've always been afraid of what you have because you're like, people think I'm making it up or think I'm crazy, or like, I don't really know a lot of people I can talk to about this, I'm with you. Hi, hello, I'm with you. Trust you though. If you asked the divine, or you surrendered in a meditation one night, you got really into the meditation, you were super open, and you said to the divine, I'm not afraid anymore. I did that again. I did that with ayahuasca, and I just did that again recently. And I came out of the meditation and I was like, oh God, why did I do that? Right? My human came back on and she was like, why'd you do that? And it's already starting, Pisces. So if that's what this manifestation is, get ready, because whatever your ancestors were not able to harness to its entirety, or whatever you are not able to harness in its entirety in a past life, you may be doing or have done enough healing where this can come back on and bring you the harvest that you need in the gift, in the emotions, in the peace, and the clearing. Make sure you're using your words wisely, Pisces. Like, argue for your limitlessness, not your limitations. So I hear this a lot, and I don't know if people notice it, but people will say things that argue for limitedness, like, well, I'm not really going to be able to blah, 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 or I'm not really good at da-da-da. It's like, if you're saying it, then you're making it true. Don't use your words against you. Your words are spells. Your subconscious cannot discern between humor and self-deprecation and truth. Only speak kindness to yourself right now. Only speak what you're working on, what you're aiming to release, what you're aiming to attract. No more limited talk. All right, and that's not for everybody. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man, Pisces. Look at the word vision, especially if you're receiving visions, you're experiencing heightened intuition, clairvoyant abilities. This is also you surrendering to this process, completely surrendering. Where did we see the mirror before? The High Priestess card. We just saw the mirror in the High Priestess card, and now you're seeing it in the other Pisces card, the Hanged Man. So now we've seen the High Priestess, the Moon, and the Hanged Man. That's all Pisces. This is all you, kid. Card number 12 breaks down to 3. Mind, body, soul connection. 3 with the world. 3 of Cups. 3, 3, 3. Guess what? You are being guided by your ascended masters. I love this. Pisces, hit that freaking like button. Claim this, babe. Okay. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, the Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in delivering the message from Isis for Pisces. One message from Isis. Wow. Did we get this before? I know I got this before when I first pulled. This was the first card that I pulled from this deck. I don't think we got this yet. Queen of Heaven, Pisces. Blessing from the divine Empress of the skies. The sky, the sky, the sky, the sky. This is it. This is it. Blessing from the divine Empress of the sky, Isis, or Divine Mother. This is you receiving maternal, feminine energy, spiritual gifts, spiritual wisdom, ancestral bounty. It's from the feminine energy. It may be from your maternal line if you've been working on the maternal wounds and the lineage of generational trauma, generational wounding, specifically from that line. Bottom of the deck. Whoa. Life restored. Priestess of the Phoenix. Please hit that like button. You are the Phoenix, Pisces. This is you about to rise. This is it, Pisces. Life restored. You can expect a major change, right? You keep doing you. Focus on your day-to-day. This is a call for those of you who are vibing with this energy. The uptick in your practices, the deepening of your spiritual craft and rituals is now. And I'm not excluded from this. We are being called deeper now. Now, okay. Any additional advice for Pisces? I just want to go back to tarot 1 second. Pisces, the time is now. The Page of Swords again. The Page of Swords again. They want you to learn something. Pisces, okay, judgment, right? Soul freeing. Okay. If you have the opportunity or the luxury to do this, you may want to explore your roots as it pertains to where your ancestral gifts come from, what traditions fall in line with the oldest version of that ancestral line. So my last name's Italian, right? And I have a bunch of Italian in me, but I actually have more Scottish and Irish in me. So Celtic shamanism, which is like very much limited, and it's been so lost because Celtic shamanism has been a practice that was passed down orally, right? Through spoken word. And they adhered to not writing it down for the sacred reasons of like communicating and like passing it down that way. But if you can find out through your lineage, through your DNA, if you have like, 23andMe, if you're not like scared to do that, and if you are scared to do that, I totally understand, no shame. Finding out more about your ancestral line, your ancestral gifts that way is going to shed light on something for you. For others of you, they're actually asking you to begin a more devoted practice in your spirituality and your rituals, some type of altar in the home, some type of time dedicated to learning, whether it's learning about your chakras and clearing your energy out, whether it's learning about, ways to purify your own soul, or learning about soul splits and how generational trauma can result in that. They want you to learn on this path so that your soul completes some type of soul mission and is freed, so that the line is cleared 7 generations back, healed 7 generations back, and 7 generations forward, whether you procreate or not. You also, there's something else, hold on. Soul forward. And then in your next life, you will come in, your South Node will be this. You will come in with this gift, this ancestral bounty, this spiritual expansion. And you'll be able to use that in your next life to catapult you forward in some capacity. Okay. Because there's so much earth energy here, I am going to emphasize that you're going to receive signs of course, internally, but the signs of like movement forward will come to you in the form of numbers, possessions, monetary gain, or people. That house, the Harvest Lodge of the Stones, is like having everything. because you're inheriting or activating or accepting the ancestral gift that you're receiving, it allows you to manipulate the 3D energy so that you can actually acquire more in your physical world. That makes life easier, but there's something related to health and helping others with health and security that will end up being part of your mission. Okay. You are the Empress. This is Divine Mother energy again with the full moon again, full moon again. Empress, Empress, the world. Oh my God, the world. Okay. This is from the maternal line. This is from your maternal healing. You're about to birth something spiritual because of everything you've done. Open up, Pisces. Get ready to receive. This is going to be a very, very beautiful October for you. I'm very excited. Archangel Michael right under that, right? You are protected. Past loved ones are with you. Balancing the feminine and masculine energy. Heart chakra healing. This is a big change, Pisces. So prepare yourself every day, a little bit every day. Prepare, prepare, prepare. All right, Pisces, hold my hands. Take a big deep breath in. Hold it at the top. I'm sending you Reiki, love, and healing. 3, 2, 1, release. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale into the bottom of your belly. Feel it touch your sacral and root chakra, expanding that belly. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, release. Affirm, Pisces. I claim my ancestral bounty. It is yours. I love you, Pisces.